Hi, I'm Lauren.
I'm Matt.
I'm Amy.
And you're watching Word of Mouth.
You did art, didn't you?
I beg your pardon?
You did art, didn't you?
I'm so terribly sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
You did art, do you not?
Do you teach art?
Oh, yes, no, yes, yes.
Tonight I saw the Pitmen painters.
The play takes place in the northeastern part of England. The people who we're following throughout it are actually working class men who work in the mining industry.
They decide to take a class, an art appreciation class, and they invite a professor to come and teach them in what's called the hut. And that's mainly where the entire play takes place.
When the professor first starts, he's showing them slides of famous art, and he soon realizes that they've never seen a painting in their lives. So he's showing them the Sistine Chapel, and they have no idea what it is.
So the professor realized, you know, showing slides of the Sistine Chapel probably wasn't the best way to go about teaching them about art. So he decided to let them make their own art.
Oliver, I'd say, is the most central character in the play. He is one of the pitmen, but he's really the most moved by the art. By creating it, he really sees this potential within himself to be a true artist. He meets a woman who wants to be his art patron, wants to sponsor him so he can quit his job in the mine and become an artist, and he struggles with that.
He feels that he owes the people that he works with in the mining industry to stay there and to be a lifelong miner and not to branch off into something that he could potentially be very good at.
The cast, as far as I understand it, is the original cast from London. As an ensemble, it was perfection. Very, very good.
The cast was great because no one person really stood out among the main characters. They all kind of played with each other, and there was a lot of dialogue in between them, and you really got to learn a lot about each of the characters.
Christopher Connell played Oliver, and I mean, I think he was brilliant. He was passionate, and you really felt his kind of discovery, his journey as he became familiar with the art, and you really felt for his struggle in terms of kind of his two worlds that he was moving between.
David Whittaker played Jimmy. He provided a little comic relief, and I just loved the way he portrayed this man who was learning to love art and learning to create art. He was fantastic.
As they project the paintings onto screens on stage, you're not only taken back by how beautiful the painting is, but also by the fact that this is real, that these are people who came from the working class, who made these amazing paintings with little to no training. It really challenges the way that you look at art and how art can be created.
I thought it was very funny kind of how these miners sort of discover art and how it clashes at first. And I thought the first act had a lot more humor in it. The serious theme seemed to be about how art could be a personal journey and how you could discover yourself through art. Whereas the second act sort of, it almost felt like it came out of left field a little bit, that it was about art as a kind of method for social change. I
thought that the plot was going so well following the trajectory of these artists, and to finish it with a political statement seemed a little bit out of place.
I thought this was a journey about appreciating art and how everyone can appreciate art and how some of us can make beautiful art. And it ended more of a social statement. So yeah, I feel like the message veered away from what I was originally drawn to.
I actually loved the show. Even though I wasn't really satisfied with the resolve of the play, I left there feeling like I knew something new and that I was really touched by this story.
It was a good play. It had some serious, relevant themes, but it also had a lot of humor that made it, you know, just enjoyable to watch throughout.
I loved it. I don't think it's for everyone. I think some people might be bored. I think people who love art will love this show.
You two know each other?
Oh, yes, of course. Susan, let's get down to business.
No,
yeah?
she can't go in there.
Well, why not?
The Boy Scouts go in there. Look, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but you are not taking your clothes off here, there, or anywhere else, for that matter.
Hang on, let's not be too hasty.
Shut it!